Let me show you exactly how I build an internal productivity tool for my team that has helped us streamline the entire process of producing shorts at our company, generating hooks, video scripts, then writing video titles and descriptions, and also repurposing that video into a LinkedIn post and X post for us to post on social media. This process typically takes around 1 hour for every video, but now with this tool, it only takes us like 5 minutes at most, allowing us to scale our short production process to dozens of videos every single month. This will be a detailed step by step tutorial where I will show you my thinking process as well as the trials and testing to get to the final product. So let's get started. Here's the task. At MindPal, we have prepared a lot of templates of AI multi-agent workflows for our users to easily duplicate to their own MindPal workspace for further customization. Now, each of these AI workflow takes a lot of our time to build. So we want to maximize the return on the time investment in each workflow by turning each of them into a short just like this so that we can showcase every single workflow to our users. Each short is like this. It the workflow. And we are currently hiring an external video editor freelancer to help us make the shorts because we haven't found any software that allow us to automate short making based on actual product videos like this. The way we work is that I will be the one preparing the script for this video and I hand it over to this video editor to make the short for us. But the process of preparing for the video is much more than that. I will also have to prepare the video title, the video description, as you can see here, and I will also need to repurpose this video to post it on my own LinkedIn. So this is a post for this video on LinkedIn and also on my X. This process, if done manually, would take me somewhere between 1 to 2 hours to complete, but there's a better way. I can build an AI multi-agent workflow for me that does just this and does all of this in one go. This would save me a lot of time. In fact, this is a perfect use case for AI multi-agent workflows because this process is very standardized, even though the workflow itself varies video to video. So that's what we are going to build in this video. We are going to build an AI workflow that will automate every step of this process to save me time. Now let's go to our MyPal account and start a new workflow. The good thing about MyPal is that to start a new workflow, I do not have to set up everything manually. Instead, I simply describe what kind of workflow I need, and MyPal will handle the initial setup for me. Let's say I will give this workflow AI workflow description. Then I wanted to first brainstorm 10 TikTok video hooks to showcase the AI workflow. Next, I wanted to write a TikTok script to showcase that AI workflow. After that, I wanted to brainstorm 10 TikTok video titles for me and write a video, an SEO optimized video description. Finally, I will need it to repurpose that video into a LinkedIn post. Then shorten that LinkedIn post into an X post. So I think it looks pretty good now. So let's generate with AI. So as I have described, the AI workflow is set up exactly the way I want it. It has 6 steps like this. Now, at this point, essentially, this AI workflow will take in this AI workflow description input, and then it executes these 6 steps. Each step is executed by an AI agent. If you have an AI agent ready in your workspace that is a great fit for each of the tasks, you can assign an existing agent to this step here. Otherwise, you can just leave it blank, and MyPal will also create all the agents for you. I don't have any readily available agents for now, so I'm just going to save the workflow. Okay, now we are inside the AI workflow builder, where I can make further adjustments to the AI workflow setup. The first thing I would typically do when editing an AI workflow is to make sure the structure of this workflow matches the way I typically work. So we are talking about the functionality first here. Later on, we after we get the functionality right, then we can take a closer look at the quality later. So for this AI workflow, in the first step, given the AI workflow description, I want this to be images instead of text. The reason is because, as you can see on MyPal, we have a visual workflow builder like this. So we can easily take a screenshot of this AI workflow to pass on to this AI instead of having to manually typing the description out, which can take some time. So after this description is provided, this AI workflow will brainstorm TikTok videos, hooks for me based on that description. It looks pretty good for now, so I'm gonna move on to the next step. But before that, what I want here is I want this AI workflow to pause and ask for my input on which of the 10 hooks here should be the final one to be passed on this TikTok script. So I can add a user input node here, and this user input node will ask for my opinion on the selected hook. I will uh, drag it to this position so that it is right after the brainstorming TikTok video hooks step. Then it will move on to the writing TikTok script step. But in this step, I wouldn't want to pass all of the 10 video hooks here. Instead, I want this script to use this hook only. And I will mention the selected hook here. Next, I will this AI workflow will brainstorm TikTok videos title. I think it's okay given the TikTok script. Then it will write SEO optimized video description for me based on the AI workflow description and the AI workflow script. Yeah, but wait. I think I will need a user input node step behind this brainstorming TikTok video title step 2. So I'm gonna add another user input node here to add for my input on the selected title. Then I'm gonna drag it after this brainstorming video, TikTok videos title step. Then in this write SEO optimized video description, I can pass the video title here. Just adding like one additional information that may be useful. Okay. Now, this AI workflow will continue by repurposing the video into a LinkedIn post here for me, then shorten that LinkedIn post into an expose for me. I think it's okay, but to make this workflow even better, I would like to add another step where I will specify a real use case, a real scenario where this AI workflow is useful. And I will provide this input before this AI workflow write the LinkedIn post and the expose. The reason is because when sharing about these use cases on social media, based on my experience and observation, people often react more engagingly and positively when there is an actual case study or like a real world success behind that AI workflow. And all of the AI workflow templates we have built on MyPal all come from real customers who experience these needs. So that's why I would want the LinkedIn post and the expose in this case to mention a real scenario where this AI workflow is useful to add some storytelling element into the post so that it will like appeal to my target audience more. So with that, I'm gonna change this prompt a little bit to ensure this LinkedIn post to highlight the real scenario where this AI workflow is helpful, plus how this AI workflow works. And this would be based on the TikTok, the AI workflow uh, description, together with the real scenario here. Then finally, this LinkedIn post will be shortened into a concise expose. So this setup looks pretty good for me now. So let's do a first test to make sure it functions well enough, and also see further room for improvement. To test it out, let's start a new run. Then select an example AI workflow screenshot. In this case, I'm gonna select this screenshot of the sales call analyzer workflow I have just built a couple of days ago. Then I'm gonna start this AI workflow. First, this AI workflow will help me brainstorm 10 TikTok video hooks. Then it pauses to ask for a hook that I want to move forward with. I think I like the third hook the best, so I'm gonna select this and paste it here. Let's continue. This AI workflow will write the TikTok script for me. It uses the hook that I have specified. Then it, based on the screenshot, it helps me to describe actually how this workflow works here. Then it will help me to brainstorm TikTok video titles, and it pauses for me to select the final title here. Let's see, I think, let's go with this AI Sales Analyzer, your secret weapon for sales success. Then it will continue with writing an SEO optimized video description for me. And then it will pause for me to provide a real case scenario where this AI workflow is useful. So for this is a use case of a go-to-market team at a startup with sales-led growth motion, looking um, to like iterate to learn more from the data after each sales call, iterate on their sales pipeline, and and improve it and optimize it. So the sales call analysis will obviously very useful in this case. I'm gonna save this, and this will help me to write the LinkedIn post based on this real case scenario. And then it will help me to um, turn this LinkedIn post into an expose. Okay, now the thing here is I think there are a couple of things I want to improve here. First of all, I want to also provide a public link to this AI workflow as an input to this workflow, so that in the video description and the LinkedIn post and expose, we will mention that link so that people can go check it out. Next is I want to improve the way the AI is generating the video hooks here. I want the hooks to be more straightforward and more concise. Like I think it should be 10 words at most. So I will be changing that too. Then in the TikTok script here, I don't need all of these annotations. I would just need a paragraph with the hooks and all. And also in the end of this of each video, I want the script to emphasize is that this is just one way of using MyPal. On MyPal, you can build thousands of AI multi-agent workflows to automate business processes just like this. So check out mypal.io. So I will also add that ending here too. Next is the TikTok video titles. I think it's a little bit it sounds a lot like AI. So I want it to be more simple and straightforward. Then in the video description here, I also want it to be more straightforward. I wanted to have like first is I wanted to paste the link to try this AI workflow directly on the top so people can easily get the link. Then it will explain a little bit about what this AI workflow is, who is it for, when it would be useful, things like that. And it will add some footer at the end to give some relevant links to MyPal, links like our website or our demo video. And our social media as well. And then in this LinkedIn post, I want it to be more natural. So just like the way I often write LinkedIn posts, I want it to be shorter, and then it just focuses on the key benefit and briefly about how this AI workflow works, so that it can appeal to the customers. This is quite long, and for the expos, I think this is good enough. I think, but I also want that this post would share more about the actual case study. So, with all of these insights in place, let's go back to our AI workflow builder and update our AI workflow to make it actually work this time. We are now back at the AI workflow builder. Let's start making the adjustments. First of all, I would pass the link to try the AI workflow here. Then I will add that mention this link to try in this video description. As well as the LinkedIn post and the X post here. Oh, I think the X post is not necessary because in their LinkedIn post we already mentioned that link. So this X post will simply shorten that LinkedIn post into the X post. Okay. Now I want to improve the prompt for each of these steps. First, brainstorm video hooks. Let's go to this agent. First, let's enhance this agent's background and design output format to make it more concrete. Now I can change it a little bit. I want this output to be 10 TikTok video hooks. No need for the brief description. Ensure that each hook is unique and out of the box, and also straightforward and descriptive. I want each hook should be at most 10 words. And to make it even better, I can provide some example good hooks here so that the AI can learn. I will take 3 hooks that I have used for my previous videos here. Now, I think it's good enough for the model. I'm using GPT-4o Mini. I think GPT-4o Mini is good enough for this task. So let's save this agent. And okay, I think this step is all right. Now let's move on to this TikTok script step. Similarly, I will go to this agent to enhance its background. Then I will make any change if needed. Clear and concise message, engaging, strong call to action, suitable for 1-2 minute. No, so the script should be a TikTok video script, 45 seconds at most, to showcase an AI use case with 3 parts. First is a hook. Next is the body would be explaining how the AI works. Then a call to action. Invite people to check it out. Now, I can also mention that no need to, just provide the plain script. No need for timestamps or um, annotations on music or background because I don't need it. But if you need, you can keep it there. Now, similarly, I will also provide some example good scripts here so that the AI can learn from. Let me pick some scripts that I have prepared previously this so that this AI can learn. So I'm gonna paste the good scripts here. Okay, so I have just pasted in um, two scripts. Script one here, script two. I think that's enough. Invite people to check out my product.io. Okay, I think it's good enough. So I'm gonna save this agent and move on to the next step, brainstorm TikTok video titles. Similarly, I will also enhance this background and make sure it is a list of 10 video titles that are tailored to target interests and preferences, optimized for straightforward and descriptive language. Now let's update that. I think I should also mention that the script should be also 10 words at most. The title. Now let's move to the next step, writing SEO optimized video description. I will improve this background first. What I'm gonna do is I will I will ask that a video description that include first of all the link to try the AI product at the top, an explanation of what, how, who, and when for this AI product, and then relevant keywords naturally integrated. And also, I want an exact include this exact footer at the end. And the footer I will would contain the information to MindPal as well as our social media links and things like that. So I'm gonna copy the footer here. Okay, so I'm gonna update it. And I think the video description is good enough. So let's move on to this right LinkedIn post, highlighting the real case scenario. Um, okay, I think to make it better, what I can do is I should provide some sample posts here. So a LinkedIn post sharing a real use case of an AI product. Make sure it is natural, human, conversational, and also straightforward and descriptive. Now I can provide some example posts that I have posted before so that this AI can learn from. I'm gonna put it sample posts. Post one, post two, and for the model here, I think I can try Claude 3.5 on it because it is quite good at picking up styles. And I will maybe let add another prompt here. Make sure the you write in a similar style to the sample post below. Then we will have the this expose to repurpose that linking. And I want to use straightforward and conversational tone. Similarly, I can provide some example posts I have posted before so that this AI workflow can learn from. Okay, let's save that. Now I think my workflow is much better compared to before. So let's start a new run again, and let's see whether the results have improved. I'm gonna select the same screenshot of the sales call analyzer workflow. I will make leave the link to try here. Then let's start. This AI workflow will first brainstorm TikTok video hosts. As you can see, it's much more concise and straightforward now. I think let me, I think let's go with this, the first hook. Let's save and continue to the TikTok script writing step. Okay, as you can see, it's much shorter and it uses straightforward language, which is exactly what I want. Very natural as well. Then it brainstormed TikTok video titles for me. Let's go with this first title. Then it continued to write the SEO optimized video description for me to post alongside my video. As you can see, it pastes the link to try in the on the top, just like what I want. And then it also includes the footer that I have told it to. Next is it asks me to provide a real case scenario so that it can write the LinkedIn post and expose. I'm gonna say this is a go-to-market team at a series company in New York, looking to gain more insights from their uh, thousands of sales calls every week to iterate and optimize their sales pipeline fast. Let's save this. And this AI workflow will continue with writing the LinkedIn post. Okay, as you can see, it now incorporates the actual use case into the post for me. And then it shortened that into an X post. As you can see, in just minutes, I have got an entire like package of content and copywriting to accompany the short that I'm gonna make. And with this, while the setup does take some time, some testing to make it work, I think the total length of the video, this video is already 30 minutes now. So it takes me around 30 minutes to get this set up. But once this is set up, it is very scalable because I can share this workflow with all my team, and they are able to prepare the copywriting and the content for each short in a matter of minutes, like 1 to 2 minutes for each short only, and we are able to scale this process much better than before. So I hope that this AI workflow and my process of sharing this AI workflow with you would give you some inspiration about how you can use MindPal into your work, because such processes like this normally would take a lot of your time. You should take back your time to focus on more important things and let AI like MyPal do the manual like this work for you. So that's it for now. I will see you in another video where I will try to share more actual use cases of MyPal.